Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. The only thing that I can sort of, learn from the experience that I've had over the past few days is that the secret to investing is forgetting the password to your brokerage account. I don't think wiser words have been spoken as far as investing is concerned. The more you look at your portfolio, the more you watch your stock performance, at a regular interval, the more it prompts you to take action. Action could be pumping more money into your portfolio, or action could be taking money out of your portfolio. And I did both. I was, as I mentioned in my previous video, thanks for the 20 odd people who came and watched it, where I sold my Tesla shares. That was driven by the fear that the portfolio is going to drop by a considerable amount. And because Tesla is my biggest position, I should take some money out. I wanted to go in to the Tesla stock when it fell a little bit, but it rallied up quite quickly, and therefore I was not able to time the market. So that was one of the things I learned. Definitely, don't bet. I would bet against sort of timing the market because I don't think that happens. The second thing is, with all these things that were going on in the market, I think it would have been a good time to just stay away, and which I did not do, obviously. And I ended up sort of being on the wrong side of the financial equation, selling the Tesla stock, and also you know inducing a tax liability, which I'll have to worry about next year. But still, that was something that I learned. Anyways, the stock market for me today looked like a camel hump, kept going up and up and up. And I thought, you know what, this might be the opportunity where the market has kind of decided that it's going to rally from the low days that we've been experiencing. So I brought in about $500, put into my account, and then it kind of just dropped. So it was pretty painful, I have to say, to watch it. But at the end of the day, again, I have come to realize that you have to sort of pick market leaders, good companies, and just put your money into those and forget about it. If you are willing to do that, you're going to make money in the long run. In the short run, there might be people who might have bought Tesla at a very small price. There might be people who might have gotten into Bitcoin when it was a few bucks. But those stories are far and few and in between. I would say that anytime you hear that story on YouTube or somebody else tells you about it, it gets amplified in your brain, and you think there are a lot of people who have done that. But I think majority of people will do very well if you keep your money invested in the companies that you understand there are the market leaders, and just leave it forever. When I say forever, I mean for a long period of time. That means that money you should not be using. Anyways, I just wanted to share where my portfolio right now is. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of stuck at the $221,000 range. Know that I have been, investing a bit of money into this market. So when I say 221, 291, it may not be 221, 291. It's definitely fallen from where it was. I have invested about $600, $700 into the market. That's why you would see the returns actually reducing. 59.65% all-time returns now, as opposed to at one point I'd seen 100% returns. So that is all evaporated. That's fine. I basically, one of the things I did was I went back into Tesla. Now I'm convinced, if the given the earnings and given the fact that Tesla has kind of held its own even during these turbulent times, I'm just going to leave my money in there. I am willing to lose this $75,000 that I have invested in Tesla. At one point in time, I had 82.5 shares in Tesla. I sold some of those, came back into Tesla, sold it at a lower price, came in at a higher price. Obviously, not something that you want to do. But at the end of the day, I was able to book some profit because my cost base was quite low. Look at VOO. I have actually added about $5,000 into VOO. So when I actually do my update for the dividend account and the dividends that I get from VOO, I am actually better off. But obviously, I know that VOO is going to grow slower. I'm okay with that. I would have been better off if I had not sold anything, just let it be. But obviously, I was not able to hold my nerve and sold it, the Tesla stock, that is, in a panic mode, thinking like everything is coming to a crash. And then when you sit back and you say, all right, then what was that about? That you don't need this money for the next 20 years. So you kind of contradicted yourself. That's what I told myself, that is. And I lost money in the last week. Again, I did not add to Microsoft. There was a Microsoft earnings, kind of did well. The cloud was not as good in terms of acceleration as the analysts had thought. So it'll be interesting how the Amazon earnings come out soon, given their AWS business. Apple earnings come out tomorrow. So again, I'll be watching that with some curiosity. Added some shares. When I say some shares, very, very much fractional shares into Adobe. Obviously, I added shares in VOO. I mentioned in one of the previous videos, I want to have 100 shares of VOO. That's something that I'm going for. So I'm at 50.5. Lululemon, I did not do anything about it. Home Depot, again, nothing about it. Goldman Sachs, Target, AbbVie. I added a few fractional dollars to AbbVie. Again, I have a great dividend coming up. I'd be getting a $90 dividend from AbbVie, something I want to grow my position in. Everything else has been, pretty much falling down. I added some position into NVIDIA and so on and so forth. Anyways, I think, looking back at it, I'm at $221,000. I was thinking I'd be at 130, 140 because I thought the market is just going to open up. It could still happen. But the important thing is the fundamentals don't change. One is, if you invest your money into VOO, you're going to be better off. So let me show you this. From a VOO perspective, something happened here. So from a VOO perspective, when you look at the 1-year return, it's very clearly, I think, 14.09%, right? Despite the craziness that we have experienced out here, in 1 year, VOO has returned 14%. When I look at my portfolio, which I thought did well, because I have all those tech stocks that did well at various times in 2021, my returns are 4.18%. So I am underperforming the market by 10%. Therefore, it tells me that I am not good at beating the market. Now, that's one thing I would tell you from a VOO perspective. That's why I want to grow my position out there. Either ways, I'm investing slowly and steadily, and the goal is to become a millionaire. When I say a millionaire, the goal is to have $1 million portfolio, something that I can see. And again, be the first in my family to do so. I have a full-time job outside of this, so it's not like I can do a lot of analysis on this. And again, I'm making a video at 1:32 a.m. Just so that I document my investment journey. And as I have mentioned in my previous videos, this is not an investment advice. This is just me experimenting with myself and sort of documenting what I learned from the market with my own money. Two lessons for the day. Again, if I could at least not make these mistakes in the future, the two lessons would be, in the times of volatility, in the times of a lot of events happening, you want to just close your portfolio and let it be, just go away somewhere. And the second thing is invest in good companies, even if you're not sure about the actual technicals of the business. you should just invest in market leaders. You know, a market leader, if you're invested in that market leader, you're going to be better off. I also think that, you know, do not try to time the market. Buy good companies, let that money be in, and just let it be, you know, and it's gonna do its job. And then if you really want to be safe, and if you really want to be assured that you're getting the best bang for your buck, invest in S&P 500 or VOO. Those are my lessons. I'm definitely going to keep improving my position in VOO. At one point in time, I told my friend, you know, I want 1,000 shares of VOO. He kind of laughed at it, but I still have that goal. You know, I may have that large goal. I may end up, you know, at a smaller number. But that's fine. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to put this quick video out there as to where I am. But it's been definitely a few topsy-turvy days as far as the stock market is concerned. We'll see what it brings. Because I'm at 1 a.m. PST, I also get to see how the futures are starting to perform. And you can see that, you know, right now it's down $202, which is 0.09%, not much. And if you see Tesla, futures are sort of, you know, indicating that, you know, Tesla is going to be down 9.91%. So this is what happened at 1 a.m. PST. The markets start to move, although I get to make my decisions or do some trades after 6 a.m. pre-market hours. But you know what? The stock market just starts to go crazy right about this time. Seems like it's holding quite well. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. Take care. And I really would want to thank everyone that has come and watched my video, even if it's a few people. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.